in the upcoming season?
I'm just excited just to go on the court with my teammates and continue to play. I think I'm finally slowly making my way out of the stage of, not knowing what to do and finally starting to learn the game at a personal level.
I don't know if this is a huge story, but it's definitely something. With their latest victory, Chain Company have officially clinched the division.
Hey, don't be a downer, Hank. That's great news.
It's certainly not bad, but I'm on record as saying the division doesn't matter.
Wrong. It matters big time, Hank.
All right, look, I'm not going to get into this again, especially when we've got a fun segment coming up.
The always busy and popular East 4th Street here in Cleveland. Our setting today is just at the end of that block. Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And right now, he's in one of those grooves where he has a tremendous...
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening. Well, great attitude. His work inside, a big part of it, DA. Thanks. Now Sacramento starting 5. Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Jabari Parker is out there with Holmes, and it's Fox in at the 1. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with D, and it's Osman in at the 3. This end of the season awards already being debated. What did it mean to you when you were named All-NBA?
Well, it meant a lot, especially in my era, again, of playing against the best power forwards, I feel, in a group of all time. And so it meant a lot. There's only one power forward position, and so to be on that All-NBA team is something that's more special to me than being an all-star, because it's not about being the best 12 or 24. It's about being the best 5 in the league. And so those moments were always special, being named the first team NBA.
And like you said, you played in the golden era of the best players ever to play that position.
I tell you what, I think I played in the era where anyone that you would have picked in the power forward from the Western Conference, I couldn't have been upset at over myself, because everyone played in such a dominating fashion. Their teams were winning, and I knew personally how hard it was to guard these guys one-on-one.
Quinn passes to Osman, to the paint. And Drummond kicks to Osman. Five on the clock. Trying his luck from deep. And another miss by Cleveland. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Holmes. Doesn't go that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And a lot of it is moving without the ball. When you do that, things tend to open up.
Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Sexton. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Barnes left side. Fox finds Holmes. Pass to Barnes. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
An intimidating big man with physical tools that are hard to come by. Drummond loves to send shots away.
Quinn kicks to Sexton. They need this one. They get it again. Drummond trying to get himself free. Sexton's shot is good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Hield bounce pass. The wide open look here for Fox. Again, the miss by the King.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
They kept chucking from distance, and ultimately it was their undoing. Disappointing result.
Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, D.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Drummond. Sexton's got his second basket.
And you see the work Drummond has put into passing the ball. Solid at spotting the open man.
Fox looking it over. Shoots over Garland. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Cavaliers leading. Quinn kicks to Drummond. He lobs it up.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. To the middle. Here's Parker. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor. The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
The Kings trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside, Fox. Parker, right side. And it's sent back by Drummond, but he recovers it. Here's Holmes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Kings shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots. Well, one thing the Kings have on their roster are very active bigs.
Yeah, guys like Bagley, Giles, and so on. I mean, they all move great, GA. I mean, these guys help the Kings to thrive in transition. They got quick, big men that can also start the break by bringing it up themselves.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 7. Parker outside. Back to Fox. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Holmes throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, he's getting better at orchestrating the offense. I mean, when Fox hits the open man, it brings this team closer together.
This is it to Garland. To the inside. Rebounded by Holmes.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup, that'll get the whole team pumped up.
Nobody near Barnes. Again, the miss by the Kings.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Hey, Chris, with Dirk retiring, who now has the best fadeaway, you think, in the game from the post position?
It's a man that stole his move. Now, he didn't need to steal it. He just added on to his game. He's a great person. He's not a thief, but he uses that one-leg kick fadeaway, and he's the same height as Dirk. Well, that's Kevin Durant, the best fadeaway in the game, period.
Towns is developing a nice one, too.
Oh, you know what? I love Towns' games inside, and what makes Towns so good is that he can fade away over the right shoulder. And you know why that makes it so tough? Because he can come over the left shoulder with a jump hook. Most guys with the best fadeaways, they have a counter that already gets you hung in on that counter, and then when you're thinking about that original move, bam, they hit you with the fadeaway.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Here's Quinn. That's in there. Love with the assist. That's 12 points for D. Well, you don't want to start looking too far ahead, Greg, but this team is completely gearing up for a deep playoff run. And you can't ignore that.
And with the way Shea has improved their depth and the numbers he's put up, you have to think that they will be one of the most feared teams come playoff time.
To the wing right side. Here's Love. Rebound by the Kings.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bjelica passes to Giles. Porter against Bogdanovic. And that's collected by Love. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Quinn. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Quinn's got 14 points for the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Fox with it. Picked up by Love. The pass to Giles. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Fox kicks to Bogdanovic. And Giles now top of the key. Outside Bogdanovic. No good with the triple. Cleveland leading by 7. Here's Quinn. Last game out he had 40 points. Porter looking it over. 4 on the clock. It's up a 3. The rebound by Giles. The Kings trail by 7. Outside Bagley. Pass to Fox. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Quinn's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Out to the right wing. Love the pass to Quinn. That's in there. Love with the assist. And now it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Bagley with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Here's Bogdanovic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Outstanding at taking it to the cup. Now look, when Bogdanovic is in attack mode, it's great to watch.
Outside Porter. Here's Quinn. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Fox with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against New Orleans. Shoots it up. No good that time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And playing at the center as opposed to his customary power forward position. Not Kevin Love's preference, but he accepts the role and the challenge.
The adjustment for me has just, having to play, dynamic 5s, stretch 5s, guarding that position, being in a lot more pick and rolls, being heavily involved on the offensive side in pick and rolls.
The league in general, GA, going smaller. Love finding himself more and more, moving up to the 5. floor for the Cavaliers. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, D in that last outing against the Pacers had a huge game. He scored 40 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
Offensive rebound. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass?
Bogdanovich passes to Barnes. Another shot. He lays it in. Barnes has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, man, coaches love seeing that. Barnes grinding on the offensive glass, turning a missed opportunity into points.
Down low, Garland dishes to Quinn. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hield can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Hield. Off target from outside.
He has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense has created some great opportunities.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Hield outside. Again, Hield missing.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but this off night has definitely been one factor here.
And though Chris, he's known mostly for his shooting, Buddy Hield has been improving in other areas as well.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about ball handling, playmaking. I mean, they're notably better from early in his career. He's a solid rebounder who is definitely not a weak link on the defensive side as well.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Hield. Good work there as it goes. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
What timing from Hield. Love how he sizes up these opportunities as the pass is coming his way.
Here's Quinn. The rebound by Giles. The Kings trail by 20. Bogdanovich passes to Parker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd assist on the night. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes, Greg, it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And Cleveland making a change here. Porter's checked in. Fox, he's checked in for Sacramento. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Quinn passes to Zizic. Basket counts. Zizic has got his 2nd bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Fox. And it's blocked. Here's Quinn. Guarded by Fox. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
27 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside, Bogdanovich. for Sexton. And it's off the back rim, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be right back after... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with D, and it's Garland in at the point guard position. And that's the group for John Beilein as we begin the second half. Now here's Hield, defended by Sexton. On the wing, Barnes. Clock at 6. Puts one up from 19. Connects, the jumper drops. Barnes has got 6 points.
A staple of Barnes' game right there. I mean, his mid-range shot is often on the money. So confident.
The shot by Quinn, no good. Here's Sacramento now. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. Here's Fox. An easy 2 points on the layup. He has 6.
What a fiery competitor. I mean, it's evident that Fox loves taking on intense coverage and converting.
Pass to Drummond. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside. And the dunk by Parker.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of, but it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
Garland, the pass to Quinn. Lays it up and banks it in. Quinn's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Passes it to Fox. Teardrop shot, and he sinks the layup.
They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Cleveland leading by 20. Here's Quinn, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Goes up the baseline. The Cavaliers pull it in. Drummond's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Quinn kicks to Sexton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here, and it's good. 2 points. Quinn's got 40 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And here is Fox. He's got 8. Barnes left side, and it's sent back by Drummond, and he gets it back.
Oh, that's a nice play from Barnes. Putting enough pressure on the D that time, and they were forced to foul and give him a chance at the line.
The Kings have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Just a solid contributor.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. D, he's checked in for Love. Murray comes in for Nance, and Porter subbed in for Sexton. Lenz checked in for the Kings. Bogdanovich comes in for Buddy Hield. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit, probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much. Well, we've heard some people criticize the league's obsession with the three-pointer, saying the game is less fun to watch. You and I have talked to coaches who do not like the style of play. Would you agree with that?
You know what, I do, Kev, but it's all in the way that it happens. So let's talk about a team like Golden State, okay? Golden State shoots so many threes, right? But they don't shoot the most threes, and they have the best ball movement, and they still take the most number of twos. And so they have a balanced game. Now, they have 3 of the best shooters last season out of any team maybe in the history of the game. And they don't take the most threes, but then you have teams that have every guy shooting under 30%, and they're shooting 100 threes with no ball movement. Yeah, something's backwards. It's still about playing basketball and shooting threes, not shooting threes during a game that happens to be a basketball game, if that makes any sense.
It does. Perfect sense. Ante Zizic has checked in for Tristan Thompson. Bjelica against Porter. Outside, Bogdanovich. Len down low. That's tipped, and he recovers it. Bogdanovich, no luck.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
They've got this lead because he's at the top of his game. He has been the story tonight.
And for the Kings, they're shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Fox dishes to Len. The pass to Bjelica. Kicks to Fox. Porter against Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bjelica. Will it go? And it's Zizic with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Fox passes to Len. 1:03 left in the third. And Bjelica kicks to Bagley. Here's Bogdanovich, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And nothing deters Bogdanovich. He enjoys going inside and forcing the D to make a move on.
The Kings have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. A different look now for Cleveland. Drummond comes in for Zizic, and it's Garland in for Exum. Sacramento also making some changes. Richaun Holmes comes in for Len, and Jabari Parker subbed in for Bagley.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Fox passes to Holmes. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Out left to the wing. Bjelica finds Holmes. Bogdanovich against Porter. And that one drops for him. Bogdanovich has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
A polished offensive player. Bogdanovich has a nice-looking mid-range shot, and it just continues to get better.
Passes to Quinn. Over Parker. Kept alive. Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Fires, high post, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. Bogdanovich out there with Giles. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Holmes in at the 5. Here's Bazemore. Cans it from short range. Here's Garland. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Bazemore. Top of the key. And he overshot that one, missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Garland with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Joseph kicks to Giles. And the pass to Bogdanovich. And here is Holmes, guarded by Porter. Here's Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside Porter. Down low. Here's Quinn. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Hey, Chris, this year Pioneer Chuck Cooper inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Long overdue, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, he was the first African-American player ever to be drafted. I mean, let's just think about that. Jackie Robinson of basketball. He paved the way, and what he endured, and his teammates, by the way, of all colors, is well documented. And I think the Celtics need to, and I think they will retire his number 11 and have it hang up in that famed Raptors of theirs over there.
I agree.
Shot's good. Shot's good. Hit. Shooting one.
And that one misses. And you see flashes of brilliance with Harry Giles. And eventually, Chris, you think he'll put it all together.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I do, Kevin. He missed so much time in both college and his entire rookie year. I mean, a little behind the curve in that regard, but the talent is clear. And there was a reason why he was once the top-rated player in his draft.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Joseph dishes to Davis. Chris, there is that transition from being a player to retirement. It can be a challenge for some. What were the keys that you found in succeeding at that?
Well, first I think is adjusting to the fact you don't have the same schedule. You don't have a physical release that you used to have. You miss the locker room and the camaraderie with all the guys. So you miss the culture. But secondly, I would say take all the lessons that you learned, and for me this was big, from sports and use them in business. So in business I became a rookie in other areas. I found a Chris Mullin type in business. I found a Latrell Sprewell type, guys that would mentor you, guys that you would play on their team. Humble yourself, get back to it. Get to practice, get to meetings early, stay at practice late, stay at meetings, and be the last one that leaves. And just take the culture of basketball, infuse that athletic personality into the personality of whatever you go into next. And you can use those tenets to have a wonderful retirement and really enjoy it. So for me, it's been awesome. And by the way, I've had twins, and so since retiring, and that'll keep you just as busy as it was you were playing. So you can find ways to keep that same lifestyle.
Yeah, that's right, and some sound advice, too. Bazemore inside the three-point line. Sacramento again missing. Here's Quinn. The rebound by Giles. Giles has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Murray against Bogdanovich. Right side, Joseph. Releases. Again, the miss by the Kings. And here are the Cavaliers. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And good, he hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Bazemore. More star players changing teams. The word tampering comes up, Chris. Is the league striking the right balance on enforcement?
Oh, yes. And, you know, Commissioner Silver, he knows all the tricks. He doesn't want it to be a police state, but he knows a wink from a wink.
Right,
You know
yes.
what I mean? So you got to draw some lines. But, again, how do you stop it? I mean, you know, if I'm playing on the Lakers and I say, wow, you know, I think Anthony Davis has the best eyebrows in the world. You know, you got to let me say that. And, you know, if that's recruiting, it's recruiting. So this is a fine line. And hopefully the players have some fun with it. And hopefully Commissioner Silver does his best to police it while everyone at the same time is working with integrity.
And for the Kings, they're shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Here's Giles, covered by Nance. Here's Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Thursday, the Los Angeles Lakers will come into town. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Brooklyn Nets. And that one falls for Davis. Dante Exum, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Lenz checked in for the Kings. Barnes comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 14-5 run. Cleveland moving the ball around. Quinn. It doesn't go for him. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Throws it up high. Cavaliers with the rebound.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
See, Webb, if we lower the draft age back to 18, the league will take a larger role developing high school players. Your thoughts?
Well, I think I think it could be a safety net. You know, so many kids are vulnerable at this time, and they don't have a system, and that's why everything's kind of been messed up for players trying to figure out what is the correct system. How do I really get immersed? I want to be in the NBA. What is the right way? And I think the younger you are, with the more direction that you have, it can only turn out to be a safer process, I would hope. And
getting better pro-level training, too, coaching.
Yeah, pro-level training, pro-level knowledge, pro-level relationships. I think it's a great thing by the league. The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
Right side, Joseph. Pass to Bazemore. 4 on the shot clock. Over Nance. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Bazemore's got 7 now in this quarter.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Exum with it to the middle. It's stolen by Davis. And now the Kings fast break. Joseph leading the charge. Now the pass to Davis. Chris, the other day, Adam Silver has been talking about how the All-Star game, that system, is not working. He's been proactive in considering alternatives. What do you think?
Well, I love what he's done already. Let's think about the All-Star game in 2019. Letting guys pick their players like old school on the park. I mean, that adds a little bit of ego, and that's what you want because we want competition. We want guys that like each other, don't like each other, that are playing against each other, that we're in the finals against each other. We want all that competition, all that mental game that goes into it. And so I love the fact that he's outspoken, that he's definitely ahead of the problem. But I think he did a great job by letting players pick their teammates because that already causes a little in-team drama that we'll see play out on the floor with how hard guys are playing.
Here's Barnes. The rebound by Quinn. Quinn's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. The shot's good from Nance.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Now here's Bazemore. He's tightly guarded. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Zizic has checked in for Larry Nance. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Joseph. Back to Len. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the fourth. Joseph, the pass to Barnes. Great D that time from Quinn.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and gotten the perfect position to alter the shot.
Shoots from 14. That misses off the backboard. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Barnes. Count that one.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Cleveland.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for D.
He showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Oh, Greg, that's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Now here's Bazemore, guarded closely. Makes it off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Murray. Here's Quinn, covered by Barnes. Cleveland moving it around. 5 to shoot. Takes it from 10. The shot by Quinn, no good. Now Barnes. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to... It was fun to see that rhythm flow from their perspective.
Wraps it up for Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olden. This is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. See you later.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Shaquille O'Neal to my right, Kenny the Jet Smith on my left, right here in the middle, I'm Ernie Johnson. And a chance now to head down to the locker room for our post-game interview.
Hey, it's Shaq. I just want to say, young fella, you made me proud. The effort, the intensity on the glass. Not everyone could do what you do. I hope you know that.
Hey, man, that's incredible to hear coming from you, Diesel. My goal is just to help this team lock down defensive boards, maybe ignite that transition game, and then on the offensive end to try to create some extra possessions, give our scorers some additional opportunities to do what they do.
Man, you're great.
And that's going to do it for tonight. For Kenny, for Shaq, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he is, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night. We'll see you again soon.
I know winning the division doesn't mean the same thing as
It doesn't even get you in the playoffs, Coach.
That's true, but it means something.
Like what?
It means you're better than all the other guys in your division, which is a small thing, but it's a step towards a championship, which I think is the goal here, right? I bring it in. Just trying to tell y'all did a good job. It's all things I'm getting. All right, chip on 3. 1, 2, 3, chip.